Today we're going to talk about 3 simple ways you can turn free product offers into paid brand deals. I'm Justin Moore. Welcome to Creator Wizard, your step-by-step guide to the business of being a creator. In this video, you're going to learn why you must be a detective as an influencer to find out how to unlock those paid budgets, why offering paid media rights can be a compelling reason for a brand to pay you, and why creating content for their social media handles can be a unique way to illustrate how you'll get them a return on investment. Before we get started, don't forget to click the link down below to get a downloadable checklist of all of the things you need to consider when figuring out how much to charge for brand deals. So most people think that when a brand reaches out offering free product in exchange for posts, that they're not interested in paying you. But the truth is that many brands do have a budget to partner with influencers. You just need to understand how to talk with them to understand what they're trying to accomplish. So tip number 1 is you need to be a detective, right? So it's your job to figure out exactly what the brand wants out of contacting you. So, most brands have 2 main strategies when it comes to working with influencers. So the first is called earned media, and that's where, they'll reach out to a bunch of different influencers offering to send free product and just see if anyone bites, right? I mean, in my opinion, this type of traditional PR tactic where, they'll just ask for your address and there's really no expectation that you'll post in return. I mean, it's totally fine, right? I mean, there's lots of companies that send my wife and me products, and sometimes we post about it on IG stories, but the key is that they're not sending us like a brief or talking points, and there's no requirement to post about it. Unless it's a really expensive product or, it's just a brand that you've been dying to work with forever, you really should not agree to those types of collaborations where there's a bunch of posting requirements, but they're really not compensating you, right? You need to know your worth. And the second strategy is paid media. And this is where, brands are running Instagram ads or Facebook ads, or, they're paying influencers to talk about their product. In that scenario, the brand has, a lot more control over what the influencer says, right? So that's a big advantage to a brand. So when a brand reaches out to you with a free product offer, you can say, "Oh, I'm so excited that you reached out. This looks like a great product or service. Can you let me know your goals for the collaboration? Are you trying to drive brand awareness? Are you trying to drive sales?" Once you have this type of info, that's when you can start to craft your counter proposal. So tip number 2 is that now that you have that additional information about what the brand is trying to accomplish, you can offer other creative ways that they can get value out of the partnership. So for example, you can say, well, if you pay me $750, in addition to making a post about it on my page, I'll also grant you paid media rights to use my content as digital ads for 3 months. You can also offer to allow them to whitelist your content, which means that you grant the brand advertiser access to the back end of your Facebook or your Instagram to boost your native post that you made on your page. By the way, if you want more information on what whitelisting is, check out my video down below. And also, if they haven't sent you any sort of influencer brief, you can call out in your counter proposal that you would love for them to, identify the 3 to 4 key benefits of the product and a main call to action that you can touch on in your posts. And talk about how having those sound bites will make your content much more valuable for them to repurpose, whether, organically on their handle or for paid media, right? Generally, brands love the idea of having more control over how their product is talked about. So, if you can illustrate that you're willing to work with them to integrate that message organically, that'll be super compelling. And tip number 3 is to offer to make exclusive content for their social media platforms. So when the brand reaches out to you, take a peek at their Instagram or Facebook and see how often they're posting there, right? Is it kind of low quality content? Are they not posting there very often? You can pitch to them that you can create 5 to 10 photos or videos for them regularly for, let's say, $1,000 a month, right? Posting about the brand on your platform can, still be part of the counter proposal, but by thinking outside of the box and getting into the head of the brand about why they want to work with influencers in the first place will make you seem like a savvy partner who understands social media. Remember, your goal should not be a one-off partnership with these brands. You want to forge ongoing relationships where you can create recurring revenue revenue for yourselves, right? Can you imagine if you had to look for a new 9-to-5 job every single month? I mean, that's honestly what a lot of influencers do, right? They work with a brand once and then they completely move on. At the outset, when brands reach out to you, get rid of that fast money mindset and think about how you can craft a mutually beneficial long-term partnership with this brand. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love for you to subscribe and hit that notification bell to be alerted every time I upload a new video. Please leave a comment down below if you have any questions or future video ideas, and you are one step closer to becoming a creator wizard. Don't forget, if you want insider tips on how to grow your business as a creator and diversify your income, click the link in the description to join our free newsletter. You'll get exclusive videos, worksheets, and insights on the influencer marketing landscape, access to special product discounts, first look at upcoming courses, and more.